Hello and welcome to Life Writing with CJ. Joining me for this matter segment is Fonda Washington, the founder of Fonda's Fitness. What's going on, Fonda?
Good morning. Hey, Chris, how are you?
We're both outside, and I'm glad you're in your element, kind of where you teach some of your classes. I know we're going to get into that, but I'm just admiring your backdrop there.
Okay.
I want to
Okay.
find out how your fitness journey began. So,
Okay.
can you share with us how did it begin?
I can. I'm gonna say around 1981, 82. I was actually at home flipping through the channels, and I saw Richard Simmons on TV, and
I
and
know
I started.
exactly what you're
I
talking about.
and I started doing exercises with him. I've always been very active, outside all the time. I'm from the big city, so that's what we did. But I
Okay.
started doing exercises with him on TV, and it's been on ever since. I just loved it. And I mean, I even remember some of the exercises that he used to do to this day watching him. So I think that's kind of how it started back then.
I, Fonda, I have to be totally honest. I had no idea you're gonna come with a Richard Simmons. Oh my God! And look, hey,
But at the
probably
time, Chris, that was that's all who we saw on TV. And
not.
you know what I'm
I'm
saying,
told.
right?
I'm totally with you. So my daughter, probably
Uh,
even my younger brother and several others, they'll be like, "Who the heck? Who is she talking about? Richard Simmons." Richard Simmons was one of the original, especially
he was.
on-screen fitness gurus. He was.
Exactly.
He
That's
was.
right. He was. And that's the truth. Right. I mean, we know about Jane Fonda also, but as far as seeing on TV, that's who it was.
Right. There you
Yeah.
go. Jane Fonda.
So
Exactly. Oh man, that is
so
hilarious.
yeah, so
So
that's
so
how it started with me.
along those lines, Fonda's
Mm.
Fitness though, you got it started via Richard Simmons and Jane Fonda, some other guys, right? Tell us about it though. Like what do you do? What do you offer? Where do you do it at?
Okay, so um I I started working out at the Y at the Augusta South Y back in 2009. And I took my first aerobics class. Now, I've always exercised myself, but I took my first aerobics class in 2009. And the teacher of the class, she came up to me after doing about 3 or 4 classes, and she's like, "You need to get your license." So obviously, she saw something that just something I was doing, but she saw something in me, and she's like, "Go get your license." So I worked on getting my instructor's license, and for a year, um, in 2010, I volunteered at the Y and I taught a class called Cardio Funk and Toning, and it's just a full body aerobics class. And I make up all the routines myself. Every routine that we have, I make it up myself. And it just continued from there. And then in 2011 they hired me on, and I've been there ever since. As far as the why, and as far
Wow.
as Fonda's Fitness, it started in March of 2020 when everything shut down. I
Yes.
was like, we shut down at the gym that Tuesday, that Thursday, we was here out at the park. This is Diamond Lakes Park in Augusta, Georgia. And I was like, y'all, we can't end this now just because everything's shut down. We started right here. I got clearance from Parks and Rec, maybe about 2 months later when they all came back to work. But been out here to the park, and we loved it.
Been out here to the park. And what park is that? What area?
This is Diamond Lake Regional Park in Augusta.
Diamond Lake Regional Park.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
No, that so I know you've been doing it for a while, obviously, and
Hmm.
Fonda's Fitness for the last few years or so. What has been one of or some of the most gratifying things with, I mean, having this type of class and being this an instructor on this level and such? What's been most gratifying?
It's so gratifying just the people that come to class that we form relationships because it's more than just than just a class. I mean, we discuss so many different things, womanhood,
Hmm.
media, and people go through things. We're there for them. It's we call it a sisterhood, but it's not just for sisters. So, but that's the most gratifying. The people that come to me who have been with me. I have a lady who's been with me for the last what 12 years. I've had the ladies who um what this started in 2020.
Yeah.
They're still with me, and
And
so
you
that's
you
the
did say
gratifying.
12 years,
The
right?
just the lady. Excuse me.
You did say 12.
I
You
didn't hear
said 12 years.
you, Chris. One lady, yes, Miss Hicks. She has been with me for 12 years. When I started, um,
Mhm.
when I volunteered at the Y, she was there, and she's still with me today, and I appreciate it so much. And that just forming the relationships and working out with people who love to work out just as much as you do as I do.
Right.
So yeah, that's very for me.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
12 years is kind of a testament in itself, though. I mean,
it is, and I'm very grateful for that. Very, yeah.
and you know what? I got to say this. I
Uh
was
huh.
about to ask about. You said womanhood and all that. I'm like, well, hold up. I think I've
No,
seen a video or two with some guys, right? Like, so it's
oh yeah.
becoming more of a mixture.
So it's open up to everyone. Yeah, it's open up to everyone. And if guys come, I mean, usually they'll come to the class or what have you. But the ones who stay are here all of the time are usually the women. And but it's open up to anybody, of course. Even I even exercise with the children too. I have a class with children 5 and up, 5 to 13. So I do it
That's cool.
from 5 to 99. I tell them.
Why?
So
So that-
so yeah, but it's open
from
it's
five to
open up to anybody.
99, and I'm sure if a 101-year-old came by the class and wanted to participate, you would let him or her do so.
They're more than welcome. Yes, 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 yes. So
That is awesome.
yeah, that
So
is.
so you just touched on this too, but I just for clarity, and kind of for my edification too. What type of classes specifically like do you offer?
Okay, I offer 3 classes. First class is cardio, funk, and toning, and it's an aerobics class. Like I said, a full body aerobics class. We work all the major muscles and then some. And with I play a lot of old school music. Ain't nothing like the old
Ah,
school. I
I've
put
heard
some
it.
new stuff in there too. But
Yes.
just because you got to have some good music, you got to. Because sometimes that's all they're gonna keep them going is that music. So cardio, funk, and toning. That's my original class I started off with. Then I started teaching line dance back in 2014. I have a line dance class. I don't do the line dance class out here at the park. I actually teach that at the YMCA and at the Croc Center here in Augusta. That's down on Broad Street. And then I teach a class called Mixed Fit. And Mixed Fit is a class. It's a total body fitness class, but we don't need any equipment, and it plays a lot of different genres of music, and that is a class that's really loved also. I do teach that class outside here, and I'll be teaching that in a few minutes after the broadcast. And I also teach it at the Y. And that class really fun. Dance fit it's a dance fitness class also, but it's really fun and you can dance a little bit while you're doing your squats. So
Ah,
yeah.
so I have to say this, and this is the truth. This is the truth. Had
Okay.
I known about your class that's about to start, I would have at least made a valiant effort in being there.
Oh wow. Okay.
I
Great.
I would have. I would.
Oh,
So
uh,
so
that's fine.
so. Question. So you
Uh-huh.
typically when do your classes usually take place though? In certain weekday evenings, weekends, or like what does that look like?
Okay, so I teach a class every day of the week, Chris. Okay. So I
Okay.
teach on Monday evenings at the Y. Tuesday and Thursday mornings I'm here at the park. Then I come back at 6 o'clock. in the evening here at the park. On Fridays, I teach one class, and that's at the Croc. Have you heard of the Croc Center here in Augusta?
Yes.
Are you
Yes.
familiar with that? Okay, so I
I
do
am.
line dancing there. Okay, they
Li-
and that
line dancing.
love that, huh?
Ooh,
Line
line
dancing.
dancing.
Yeah, yeah, line dancing. Saturdays I'm here in the mornings, and then I teach it mixed fit at the Y at 11, same class. And then on Sundays I have an aerobics class. I'm not working out every time I do a class.
Hmm.
Like this morning with mixed fit, I will work out, do a little something, and then when I go at the Y, but I'm not working out 7 days a week, So, but I do love what I do. So yeah, yeah,
Oh man. Okay.
yeah.
That you got me with that line dancing, and I I
Okay.
may have seen that on I may have seen it on Facebook or something, but yeah,
Yeah,
you kind of
yeah. There's a lady. Yeah, there's a lady who comes to the Croc. Oh, she loves to film us line dancing, so she'll post it all the time. That so you'll see a bunch of people in class. We doing our thing, and yes. So and that they about 30 people in there every Wednesday and Friday, and it is a dynamic class. I mean, we have fun
I,
while we're
I
line
bet it
dancing.
is.
So yeah,
I I bet it is.
it is.
So
Yeah.
so Fonda, with all of that's going
Yes.
on, like
Uh-huh.
what are your plannings? What are you planning down the road? What's going on? What does that look like?
Well, Chris, I was thinking about I had a couple of thoughts going through my head, whether I was going to rent a facility or, build one in my backyard because we have the room. It's still kind of up in the air because it, along with myself and the ladies, we love to be outside working out. I love to work out.
All right, you guys heard from Fonda. Thanks so much for joining me. She shared a wealth of valuable information. You guys that are in the Augusta area, please go check her out. And to the audience, thanks for your continued support of Life Writing with CJ, where information is shared in hopes to help you live the life that you desire. Take care.